Well, hello there, boys and girls. Today I have a pretty fun story for you. Something simple that caused a lot more stuff than I thought it would. Now, a couple people who have clearly seen this video have commented on a couple of my past videos, and I figured we should probably just address this and get it over with. This video is about a highway pull. Now, I want to clarify that I don't promote street racing. I don't think it's a great idea. The consequences of a highway pull or a street race are often much worse than the gains from a street race, so just keep that in mind if you get silly ideas after watching this video. But anyway, as you can tell by the title, I got quote-unquote walked by a B6 S4. Now, let me give you a little backstory here. The B6 is owned by my friend Jeff. He's at Audi Addict on Instagram, and Jeff and I have known each other for a while. I know how Jeff drives. Jeff knows how I drive. And we were on our way up to a show this past summer, or on our way down to Mexico for a car show, I should say. And it just kind of worked out where there was nobody on the highway, and Jeff and I were next to each other, and this happened. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now, as you can see, Jeff was clearly pulling on me a little bit until he shifted, and then we were dead even. Now, the reason for him pulling on me is because I left late. For some reason, I decided to go 1, 2, 3, go, even though everybody knows that you go on 3, like the third honk, the third finger in this case, when I 1, 2, 3. But you'll see me go 1, 2, 3, go. But Jeff leaves on 3, so Jeff leaves before me at the right time. I leave at the wrong time, which is my fault. 1, 2, 3. My fault, not Jeff's fault. Jeff didn't jump me, but then he gets out on me a little bit through that gear, and as soon as he shifts, we're dead even. Now, Jeff and I have done a couple other highway pulls, and it seems that whoever gets the jump ends up being about a half car ahead. If we leave at the same time, it seems like we're almost even. He might start pulling a little bit at the top. But I'm not mad about the outcome of this video. I sent this to Jeff for fun, and Jeff sent it to a couple of his buddies, just kind of showing how a B8 stacks up against a B6. Now, here's where the problem happens. This guy, Quentin, I don't know how to say his name, I don't really care to be honest, decides that he's gonna go on a forum rampage with this post. So I send this to Jeff in the morning. About 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I get tagged in something on Facebook. It's in the B8 S4 owners group, and it's that exact video that I just showed you guys. And Quentin has posted it saying something along the lines of, your B8 S4 got walked by a B6. Now, I don't know which video he's watching, but I don't think I ever got walked. Walked is a couple bus links. There was no bus links in this video. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But then people start commenting. They're like, Eli, something's wrong with your car. Eli, you're an idiot. Eli, blah, blah, blah. I made a mistake. I left on go instead of 3. I'll admit that. But this Quentin guy is stirring up the pot, this and that. And this is what really bothers me about street racing, I guess you could say. It's not really a street race. It's a highway pull. But the reason that I don't engage with it that much is because people's egos get way too big about these races. Now, obviously, I'm making this video, so I guess you could say my ego's a little bit hurt by the loss that I've taken in this race, but it's not the race that's bothering me, it's Quentin's post and the way that he's going about it. It seems like when there's street racing or highway pulls, someone is always arguing about this, about that. So I'll only really do highway pulls, and I do them very rarely. You can ask my friends about this. I only really do highway pulls with people who are my friends, who I know won't get all, for lack of a better term, butthurt like Quentin does when they either win a race or lose a race. Now, the whole reason Jeff and I were running against each other, Jeff wanted to see how his full bolt-on B6 stacked up to a B8 with just an intake. I didn't have an exhaust. Quentin's post said I had an exhaust. I didn't have an exhaust then. I wanted to run against Jeff to see how a B8 with just an intake would stack up to a full bolt-on B6. That makes sense if you ask me. I mean, you're doing a highway pull against someone who's a friend who you know is not going to get their ego hurt whether they win or lose, and it's just fun. But then as soon as someone else gets involved and has to post on the forums and go talk and do all this and that, it just makes it a whole big pain in the butt. But I think that's what's wrong with the car community right now, is everybody's so intent on doing better things than other people and beating other people and being the best out there. And just go out and have fun with your friends like Jeff and I were trying to do. Now with that said, the CEO of one of the companies that I've worked with in the past that's very close to my heart, they're a great company, the CEO saw that video and he sent me an email and he said, Eli, I didn't realize you weren't tuned yet. Do you want to get that squared away? And I said yes. And my tune will be here on Tuesday. So either Thursday's video or Sunday's video, depending on the footage that I get and the time that I have, will be my car being tuned. That's pretty exciting. So, you know, not all bad things come out. Wow, I'm really bright. Not all bad things came out of this childish Quinton post. As always, thank you guys for watching. Go out there and spread some positivity, not negativity, and don't troll on the forums. And I will catch you guys in the next video.